Get me started on the conference that Pat Riley destroyed and is trying to recover still. And once he's gone, it'll start to redeem itself with Western Conference basketball minds and talents. For me,
Oh, that
already
was.
happened.
Go
For
ahead, my
me,
bad.
nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
That was the thing I was gonna say. I'm a little mad about this Boston thing, man. Just Chicago needs to just put up a little, like the smallest bit of effort to keep Orlando in the mix. Like Boston had to literally win that game by more than 20 points, and they did. And now we don't get Orlando in the in-season tournament. That would have been, I don't know, Indiana Orlando would have been a lot more fun, at least to me, than Boston Indiana. Because as much as I like Indy, I think Boston's probably 30 popping them, 20 popping them. But yeah, I
Yeah,
just wanted to see. But yeah, speaking of Eastern, oh, that's good. Speaking of Eastern Conference teams with Western Conference influence, that is kind of the Magic, and the Magic have won 7 in a row. Good win over the Celtics earlier this week or last week. But they are a Eastern Conference team with a Western Conference coach. That was Luca's guy. The Orlando Magic's head coach was like Luca's main guy in Dallas. So we got a Dallas Western Conference coach leading the Eastern Conference team to a seven
mm,
game win streak, 8 of their last 10, and a game and a half back of the Celtics in the East. Any Orlando thoughts? I guess the biggest question, like, is there any part of y'all think like, yo, Milwaukee, Philly, or kind of not much different than Milwaukee and Philly, or do you still see you still feel like there's a separation there?
I never. Go ahead.
I gotta watch them play now. See if they gotta. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to see if they how they can compete with Boston down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, really, yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
see how they actually play.
Yeah, they played Boston. Cool. Play Boston well. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember last year. They beat Boston last year. They're having a really rough stress, and they beat Boston. I think Scal was like saying like kind of it was bullshit or something like that. But the players kind of got offended. That like blew them out again later that week or something like that. But then
Don't want the smoke.
they handed. I mean, then blew them out again. Beat them pretty handily last week. So Magic got a good. At least they seem to give the Celtics problems, and it makes sense. They got some good size, good offense, make some threes. But yeah, I like the
A
team.
real Duke superstar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The agenda. Yeah, get a.
I don't think I'm not that big fan of Paolo, but there is that there. Tatum playing. It's funny to see
Yeah.
the 21-year-old Duke is, number one pick. He number one.
Yep. Both number. Yeah, he was Paolo's number
Tatum
one.
was
Yeah.
number one,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Paolo was
but
number one. Yeah.
see they have the Eastern Conference team built around them. How fast
Hmm.
can you take them both? Finding some early success. Both Tatum found early success. Paolo early success. A lot on doing a lot already, taking a big role on already. It's funny to see him up there already, and then also yeah, that's specific. Yeah, Orlando been fading them, man. Last season they was giving them the work last year.
Hmm. Might
But
be.
I want the playoff matchup. That's what I want at the East. I want to see Orlando versus Boston in the playoffs somehow. It'd be
That'd be a fun Eastern
cool. At
Conference
this point,
Finals.
yeah, I was thinking first round, but at this point, I feel like Orlando could hang around there, get home court, and just hopefully get it in second. But
Hmm. Damn, they
I
got a
don't
good.
think there's a separator. Also, that was probably the last thing you're saying.
Hmm.
That Boston, Milwaukee, Philadelphia group. It's that group's always interesting because there's that might no matter what seed Miami's in, they're in that same group. No matter how much Boston, Milwaukee, or Philly flip around up and down around each other, Miami gets to be in the group. So the group really doesn't make sense to me. I'm just happy to see hope Orlando could stay up there because
Hmm.
I already know they're gonna make it interesting versus Boston. I wonder if they can make it interesting versus anybody else. And Philly, man, I don't know. I feel like people were selling me on this Philly team right when it first happened, and I saw a little bit of them, but I don't know.
I want to see how it goes as time goes. They seem to be playing well since the trade, continuing to play well since the trade. But yeah, I'm curious to see how. I don't know. It's hard to fully. I think that's the problem. Like I think all the pieces are really working, but at the end of the day, it is. I don't know. Joel's got to win some playoff basketball games, but for us to think that he can win some playoff basketball games, so we'll see if it happens.